The British Film Institute's archive of the early films of India is the largest in the world, and extremely rare. A few of which we have showcased to you in the first part of this video. To continue this remarkable journey of British-era India with eyes and ears, let's begin the second part of India on Film. Old Delhi, the great capital of India, a reference to the city's history as the seat of the old Mughal Empire. German in titles testify to its international reach. The film shows the Muslim procession in the heart of the old city. You can see acrobats, jugglers and all kinds of people, those kind of festival-like atmosphere. And here you see kind of commemoration of the martyrdom of the Prophet Muhammad's grandson Imam Hussein, which commemorated every year, largely by Shia Muslims and also by many others. And the interesting about this Indian commemoration is that everyone seems to joins in. Hindus, Muslim, and others, and you can see that you have models of the tombs of Imam Hussein and Hassan, but you also have these rather fanciful models that looks more like Hindu temple than they do Muslim monuments, and those might be Hindu temples. The Jama Masjid, the Great Mosque of Delhi, built in 1656 by the Mughal Emperor, Shah Jahan. It is known for its exterior of red sandstone and white marble. This is from the Quran, which is chiseled into the panels of the building. It is almost as if they practicing or trying out stenciling here. In the 100 years since this film was made, little seems to have changed at Jama Masjid. This catalogue was made for the French science program, Scientia, in 1914. Though English title can't suggest, it was also screened in Britain. The images captivate the audiences even today. This 1914 travelogue is called Wheelgore, and is set in the French colony of Pondicherry, in South India, and here you have the famous Fous-Fous. The Fous-Fous locates here as a kind French colonial territory, and in British India you had pulled rickshaws that was pulled from the front, and this is pulled from the back, so you don't even have to see the people who are working for you. A wealthy European family goes on the tour of Pondicherry. They end their visit at a Hindu temple where they are treated to a dance. The performance is described as a naach, a popular entertainment passed down from the Mughal times. But these are in fact Devdasi dancers. Dev means God and Dasa means servant of God. The 12th of December 1911, Delhi. A Darbar to mark the coronation of King George V. A monumental expression of empire, involving hundreds of thousands of troops and spectators. We see the Viceroy of India Lord Hardinge leading the procession. Finally, the main event. This is the first time that a reigning monarch has ever gone to India. We see a procession of elderly British and Indian soldiers. Veterans would had fought for the British and the Crown in the Mutiny of 1857. The British retaliation was aided by these soldiers, many of them Sikhs and Gurkhas. Once the First World War breaks out, the British turn to India for troops. This 2-minute news video dated October 1914 shows Indian soldiers departing for what is now Tanzania, to fight the Germans. Many of those we see here are Sikhs, Rajputs and Pathans whom the British thought of as natural warriors.